exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars here on Madden 22. That's right, we are now officially into the week of Madden 23 release, but here we are on Madden 22 still playing the Cougars because that's how awesome this series has been. But unfortunately, this will be the final season. I said this in every single episode so far, and I just want to keep on saying it so that if this happens to be the only video you ever watch, you know that the series will be ending after this season. So there's no curiosities about, oh, is the series going to continue with Madden 23 dropping? The series will go through the end of the season, which will take up some of Madden 23's release time, but only a couple of weeks, I would think, maybe a month. Who knows? I don't really know, depending on how quickly I can pump these videos out. But then it's full send on Madden 23 content. And later this week, we will get the release of the first episode of the Madden 23 Relocation franchise on this channel. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Also, there will be other Madden content coming to the channel during this week. We will probably most likely have multiple upload days like the old days on the channel, with Madden 23 dropping in a couple of days. So I just want to throw that out there. Be on the lookout for multiple uploads of not only my usually regularly scheduled programming, but also some extra little tidbits of Madden 23 content. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I know that I am, but let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. No, I'm just kidding. That's Mulan reference if you didn't get it. Let's get down to business. We've got to take on the Tennessee Titans, who broke the streak of winless teams that we were going to have to play this season. We started the year with 4 games in a row, where we didn't play a team that had 1 win, not even 1 win. Everybody was winless. But now the Tennessee Titans here in week number 5 have 1 win, but they're still not very good because they only have 1 win. They're 1-3, I think, 1-3. So they are not a very good team. They're in the bottom of the division, just like the Colts were. It should be a pretty simple, straightforward game, but I say that every time, and yeah, it ends up being that way most of the time, but sometimes things go wrong, and we end up with a closer game than I would like. So you never know what's going to happen in a Juice video, so you better stay and watch. If you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into it. Here we are, week number 5. We have a home game in the Windy City Stadium against the Tennessee Titans. We've had some pretty epic battles against the Tennessee Titans in previous seasons, and I'm expecting this to be no different. The Titans always play good against us, so we'll find out what happens here. That's just like the Jaguars. The Jaguars, for some reason, always play good against us. I don't know why. They're not even that good of a team. Let's get talking about the weekly strategy, because I don't know what this Tennessee Titan team has at this point. It looks like they have Kyle Trask as their quarterback. That cannot be their starting quarterback. Kyle Trask cannot be the Titans starting quarterback. But we've obviously got to try and contain Derrick Henry. So we're going to go for the inside run at first. If we need to switch to halftime to be the outside run, then I can certainly do that. And then on defense, I'm assuming their defense isn't good, especially when one of their positions is kicker as being their highest rated position. So yeah, that's probably not going to be the greatest thing for them. This could be ugly quick. Like, you might not see a whole lot of this game because it could be very, very ugly, very, very quick. That's just me throwing it out there. I don't know. We'll take a look what this Titans roster has to offer. if they don't have anybody good, then it's not going to look good for them, because we are a very dynamic team, explosive team. Let's take a look at what the Titans have on their roster. So let's go to the rosters, and let's just casually take a look. It's all casual. Let's just take a look at what the Titans have to offer. Who's their quarterback? That's the biggest question. Their quarterback, it is Kyle Trask. Oh man, I was kind of hoping that maybe, because sometimes weekly strategy, it throws out the backup quarterback for some reason instead of the starting quarterback. That kind of happens, like it's a little glitch thing. But Kyle Trask is in fact the starting quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. I'd rather have David Overeem, if we're being honest. I mean, even maybe Ian Book could be better than Kyle Trask, but nope, they're sticking with Kyle Trask as their quarterback. They've obviously still got Derrick Henry, but he is only a superstar development player at this point. 31 years old, 94 overall. The big back is starting to age a little bit. That's interesting. Then we've got A.J. Brown still here, Laviska Shenault, Devin Duvernay, and that's about it. They don't really have much else. Tight end, they have Brian Bass, who's a decently developed draft tight end. 3 years in the league. He could be pretty good. Who knows? Tyree Phillips is the left tackle. Then you got Solomon Kinley, Kendrick Green, Nate Davis, and Chuma Edoga. Okay, offensive line, not great. Jeffrey Simmons on the D-line with DJ Wanham, Fletcher Cox, Tim Settle, Jatavius Fowler, Jayon Brown, and Rashawn Evans down there. Harold Landry. So their linebacking core is basically the same. It's still decent, but they're older. Corner is Caleb Farley, and really not much else. They've got a decently fast corner in Chris Chamberlain. That's a weird name. And then their free safety still is Kevin Byard, and strong safety is still Amani Hooker. Okay. And they've got a, 30-year-old Harrison Butker. This Tennessee Titans, I can see why they are 1-3 on the year. Let's just say that. I'm hoping we have an absolutely dominant performance on defense. I'm expecting big things from this defense. I'm expecting big things from Pat Surtain. That's all I'm going to say. But before we can even jump into the video, we've got to do a wheel spin. So let me get the wheel set up for you right here. Let's get this underway. Here it is. The wheel spin. What are we going to get this time? What did we get last time? I think... What did we have to do? Did we have to trade? Did we have to trade us? I can't remember what we had to do last episode. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, no. Last episode was Teddy Bridgewater. It was make the opposing quarterback a 99 overall with X Factor. If we win, they go back to what their normal overall is. If we lose, they stay 99 and they keep the X Factor. Luckily, we beat them, and Teddy Bridgewater is back to whatever he was, like a 72 or something. That was a hard game. So I do remember that. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. What are we going to get this episode? I do not know. I don't even know what I want. It looks like we're going to have to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Trade for a 90-plus player. I don't know if we have the assets to be able to trade for a 90-plus player. Oh, no. That is interesting. Okay. Trade for a 90-plus player. And quickly, I do want to show you that I did remember to change Teddy Bridgewater. So let's go to the 49ers real quick. Teddy Bridgewater is now back to a 72 overall with no X Factor, nothing like that. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that before we got into anything. I didn't forget. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. We don't have a lot of cap space, and we've got to try and trade for a 90-plus player. This is going to be tough. Okay. So who do we go for? Who do we try to trade for? Not a lot of teams have 90-plus players. I mean, the Bills are stacked. It's a wonder why we haven't met the Bills in the AFC Championship. I don't think we have this entire series. They have Tremaine Edmonds, who's 91 overall. He wouldn't be super hard to get. I'll put him on the list as a possible trade target. They also have the Browns have Owusu Koromora, who probably would be a little bit more difficult to get than Tremaine Edmonds. Devin White, Ali Marpet, Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a little bit older, but we don't really need wide receivers at this point. Vita Vea. Vita Vea could be not super difficult, so I'll put Vita Vea on the list. Tyreek Hill, I would go for Tyreek Hill because I think he's pretty easy to trade for, but that cap hit we just can't afford. We can't pay that cap hit, so I'm not going to go for that. Who else is on the list for possible trade pieces? Everybody at 90 plus is so expensive. That's the problem. That is the problem. The Diablos have a decent... I mean, Kenneth Murray, now he's still 26. He's probably decently difficult to get at this point. The Dolphins don't have a 90 plus player. Neither do the Eagles. Obviously Kyle Pitts would be somebody that I'd go for. I don't think Kyle Pitts is available. I mean, let's just throw it out there. What is the options for Kyle Pitts? I'll give you TJ Hawkinson. We still have Kyle Pitts he's not a possibility. He might be if we had cap space, but he's not a possibility. So let's keep going through. I mean, the Niners have 299s in their top 3. So I mean, that's just they're built different. Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen, but Josh Allen's making 9.2. It's a little bit too difficult to probably trade for him. The Jets, the Lions at center. I mean, maybe Frank Ragnow, but he's making $9 million. I mean, everybody's just making so much money. It's going to be difficult to figure out a trade partner because of the fact they're making so much money. And plus, they're a 90-plus player, so they're going to be difficult to get no matter what. Jeremy Chin is making a lot of money. DJ Moore. Oh, this is difficult. Why did we have to get this one? Out of all the ones on the wheel, we had to get the one that probably is the most difficult out of all of them. At least with our situation. J.K. Dobbins is 90 plus, but we traded for a running back already, or we got Austin Eckler, so we don't need to get another running back unless we trade Austin Eckler for J.K. Dobbins, I guess. That could be a possibility. We'd have to throw something else in there to get the deal done because we don't have enough money. The Saints are actually stacked with 90 plus players. That's pretty crazy, but they're all, I don't know how they have any money. They're paying Alvin Kamara $25 million. The Seattle Seahawks, Aaron Donald is older. Is Aaron Donald a viable piece at this point? Probably because of the fact he's a little bit too expensive. He wouldn't be a viable option. I mean, we get to the Titans. We saw what they had. Okay, I'm thinking maybe Tremaine Edmonds because he's not super expensive. But he also probably costs a little bit too much in terms of like assets to get back. I kind of want to try and get Aaron Donald. He's 34 years old. I wouldn't think he'd be super expensive. Oh, what do we get back in return? We'd have to give up Christian Barmore because he is super expensive. So we'd have to throw in Barmore. We have to give up $5 more million. Do we have anybody that I'd want to give up that makes $5 million? I don't honestly think that we do. We're paying so many people so much money. I don't think we have a player that I'd be willing to give up that makes $5 million. Oh, this is going to be hard. I mean, even TJ Hawkinson doesn't even make $5 million. Justin Reed makes over 5, but I don't want to give up Justin Reed. Jamar Chase, Elijah Vera Tucker, but I mean, I'm not getting anything back in return, so that would just be a bad for us. Alex Ali is making $7 million, but Alex Ali is our best strong safety because Tevin Lambert, I mean, I don't want to give up Alex Ali. I mean, I just drafted this guy. We don't even know what his development trait is. Who makes money? I mean, left guard is just bad without Elijah Vera Tucker, so I can't get rid of Elijah Vera Tucker. What do we do? And I guess I could throw in Devon Hamilton as well. I'd play obviously Aaron Donald at the position, and now we have to make up $3 million. So who on the team makes $3 million? Adafe Owe makes 4.11. That's still not even enough. So we got to go over. We got to probably get like 5 Somebody that makes $5 million that I'd be willing to give up. Man, this is tough. This is not something that I expected to be doing in this episode. I was hoping we'd get a little bit easier of an episode, or of a challenge, I should say. Our wide receiver depth is not there. Our offensive line depth is obviously not there, so it's got to be somebody on defense. I just don't know if we have anybody on defense that makes enough money for the deal to go through even. Because nobody here I'm willing to trade. So Aaron Donald is going to have to be off the table, which sucks because I like Aaron Donald and I think he could be pretty interesting to get. It's just the fact that we don't have enough money to get him. And I think we probably could be able to get him. We probably would. What about Sean Wade? No, he's not even close. Okay. This is a difficult thing to do. What about Tremaine Edmonds? So if we traded Barmore and Tremaine Edmonds, it would be good enough to get it done. But I don't want to give up both D tackles for a middle linebacker. So I'd have to give up Russ Telfor. He makes exactly the money that we needed to make up, but apparently we need to make up $1.4 million. So who makes... Adafe Owe makes 4. So is this deal good enough to get through? Trade... So, okay. So I'm going to figure out a thing, and I'll bring you guys back with something, I hope. Or we might have to just forfeit the wheel and do a challenge. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so this kind of came at a shock. I was just going through some 90 pluses, and I was kind of like making some moves happen, and I kind of did a thing. A second round pick and Justin Reed for Budda Baker from the Cardinals. Now, you may be saying, Juice, why did you get rid of Justin Reed? You said you were going to keep him. Well, I kinda didn't really have any other choice. I had to get rid of Justin Reed to one, free up space, and now Budda Baker is on the team, and I moved Alex Ali to free safety. He's gonna play starting free safety because Cam Curl plays sub linebacker, so Cam Curl will be the backup still. Alex Ali will still get starting minutes or starting reps. So yeah, I had to get the wheel done. I didn't want to take a forfeit. So we traded Justin Reed, who's been a channel legend. He's been a very good player for us in the past. We get Budda Baker for Justin Reed in the second round pick. We're not going to need any draft picks because we're not going any further than this. So I got it done. It's a big deal trading an 88 for a 95. So, I mean, let me know down below what you think of the trade. Is it a W or is it an L? But now we need to get into the game against the Titans. Enough of me trading. It's time to play the Tennessee Titans. I'll see you guys in the game.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one. They know coming in, they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Cougars football is underway in the Windy City Stadium. I can't wait to see if Budda Baker makes an immediate impact or not in this game. It's going to be a very interesting thing. Hopefully the loss of Justin Reed doesn't like make too much of a difference. We've got Alex Ali starting at free safety. Cam Curl's going to be the sub linebacker, like I mentioned. But we can't focus on that right now because we got to focus on the defense of Tennessee. We got to see if this offense can start cooking. Cooking, like literal in the kitchen cooking. That's what we got to do. Cut it outside, cut it back inside. 2 carries, 7 yards already for JT. That's okay. It's all right because we've got a plan to save the day. Just check it down. That's Dalton Schultz. That is a 4th and inches. Oh, they gave us the first down? Wow, okay. I didn't need to hurry up then. I thought I was hurrying up to catch him off guard for the 4th and inches, but it wasn't. It was a first down, and that's Jamar Chase who got the feet down, just barely getting the feet down. That was close. That was real close. I didn't think he was going to get those down. Good job, Jamar, getting those feetsies downs. Let's give this back to JT. Let him take it for a little bit and start to wear down this Titan defense. That's the goal here. That is the goal. Ooh, I do like a good fade smash. I've always been a fan of a good fade smash. Mainly because everybody concentrates on the fade, but nobody expects the smash part. Although they expected it this time. I've got JT open. Might as well just check it down to Jonathan Taylor. Was Dalton, or was TJ Hawkinson open there? I should have looked. I should have looked a little bit better before throwing it to him because he might have been open in the corner, but I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to figure out who to throw to. Austin Eckler gets his first carry. He's got 4 yards. I'll take that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Let's give this to JT. He's going to break a tackle, but get really nothing that one. Really nothing on that one. We're going to go play action on this next play. Did he get that first down? I don't know if he did or not. He did, man. They're being very generous with the calls today. I don't know why. Like, I don't usually get calls like that. I usually get like 3rd and inches, 4th and inches instead of getting the first downs. But they're being very generous. I appreciate it. And I just realized, I just saw on the bottom ticker down there that the Cardinals are also 4-0. So we'll see who wins the trade by terms of what the record is after the trade. So we're both 4-0 at the point of the trade. So we'll see what happens afterwards. I got to step up and do something with this. Trey Lance going to dive. I saw the pressure coming a mile away. And they've got Cliff Kingsbury instead of their head coach, Mike Vrabel. Very interesting. Wonder what happened to Mr. Vrabes. I love Mike Vrabel. I'm going to roll out of the pocket here. I'm just going to run in. I mean, why not? If it's there, take it. Trey Lance with a rushing touchdown. Easy. Light work, baby. That was not very difficult to get to the end zone on the first drive. That's a good sign for how this game's going to go. I'll just tell you that much. That is a good sign for how this thing is going to go. But we get to see Kyle Trask on offense. We didn't play against Kyle. Who was the quarterback last year for the Titans? It certainly couldn't have been Kyle Trask, was it? I mean, I guess it could have been. It probably was. I just can't physically think of a quarterback other than Kyle Trask that it would have been. I don't know. He's 9 for 2, or he's 9 touchdowns and 2 picks, under 1,000 yards. I mean, that's a decent season so far through the first month of it. It's not horrible so far. I'm guessing their defense is just so bad that they can't stop anybody. That's what it seems like to me. Their offense probably is putting up decent points. I mean, if he's got 9 touchdowns through 4 games, that's pretty good. Their defense is probably just not giving them any help. We'll find out how good this team is, how good Trask is. That's an incomplete pass. No way. There's no shot he got that completed. Whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no shot that he completed that pass, by the way. But I'm not going to argue it. I'm not going to waste a timeout already. Oh, Patrick Surtain was just inches from knocking that ball away, or maybe even picking it off. Just inches away. Maybe if he didn't get beat so bad on those those comebacks and those curls, he would have been there to intercept the pass. Oh, Derrick Henry. Micah Parsons. If there's anybody that's bulky enough to bring down Derrick Henry and match him pound for pound, it's Micah Parsons. So we've got a good matchup there. 2nd down and 9. Can we please get a sack on Kyle Trask? It will be Micah Parsons. Back-to-back plays for Parsons. A tackle and a sack. Okay. I missed the sack with Chase Young, which I was a little bit upset about because, you know, I love to get my sack with the Predator. It's a goal of mine to get a sack with Chase Young every game, and I didn't do that one. It's 3rd and 20 now. What are they going to do here? Kyle Trask, he's going to just heave it. AJ Terrell gets bossed by AJ Brown. It's AJ on AJ crime. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to switch that. We cannot have AJ Terrell get mossed by AJ Brown like that. So I'm going to have to switch it to make it... Oh, Russ Telfer with the sack. The play action took too long. I'm going to have to switch it to make AJ Terrell. Hold on, let me do that right now before I forget. By overall, we're going to have Pat Surtain covering AJ Brown from now on. We're not letting that happen again. That was so stupid. Is it a screen? I think it's a screen. It's not going to work. First incomplete pass is a messed up screen. 3rd and 16. So they go from possibly not getting any points to maybe getting a field goal out of this situation. Unless Romeo Goddard can get the sack or Kalen Cousins can somebody get the sack. Nobody can. And they're just going to get a field goal. Why can I not? Is it something that I'm doing wrong? Can I not dive right? I always seem to miss dive opportunities and not get a sack. So Harrison Butker will put it through. So unlike a lot of the teams that we've played so far this season, the Titans actually put up points in the first half. Okay. It's only because they got the deep ball to A.J. Brown. That's literally the only reason why they have 3 points. We would have shut them down and they would have punted it back to us, if anything else. But now that won't happen again because we have the best corner in the league covering A.J. Brown. So that won't happen again. You won't get mossed anymore. I'm not expecting them to be that great at run defense, but it seems like they have been. They haven't been great at pass coverage. I'm going to set my feet, find Terry McLaurin, and just easy pitch and catch. Easy pitch and catch there for Trey Lance. And we're going to give this ball to Taylor again, and he's going nowhere. Let's go fade smash again. This time, this is what I wanted. This time it's Terry McLaurin that is doing the streak. That's more favorable than having... What just happened? Terry McLaurin with the catch. He won the one-on-one battle. What is it, a birthday celebration they're doing there? I saw this guy coming. I had to get it away quicker than I wanted to. And then Terry McLaurin wins the one-on-one, and then the guy just falls. Kevin Byard, I'm assuming it is. I don't know what happened there. That was just a whole mess of things happening. That was so wild. I had to get that ball away with Trey Lance a lot quicker than what I was expecting because nobody blocked the linebacker coming in on the middle gap. So I had to throw that a lot quicker and a lot sooner than I wanted to. Luckily, Terry McLaurin is the best wide receiver in the NFL, and he was able to catch that. And then, for some reason, Kevin Byard just rolls over, and I was able to score a touchdown. Okay. Wild scenes in the first half here in the Windy City Stadium. This place has seen some pretty wild moments. I will tell you that much. They're going to give this to Derrick Henry. The second time Derrick Henry has carried the ball today, and he gets 4 yards. Oh, that might be what they have to do. Just give it to Derrick Henry. I don't know why they haven't been. Why they've been giving it to Kyle Trask, who's going to keep the ball. He's going to get absolutely destroyed by Budda Baker, who makes an impact. I can't believe that wasn't a fumble. Budda Baker didn't force a fumble there. That would have been awesome if his first play as a Cougar is a forced fumble. All right, here's... Don't you say a single word, okay? Let me explain. So I didn't get an animation, okay? I know I whine and complain about never getting animations. It's always my first excuse. It's my go-to excuse. I didn't get an animation, okay? I didn't. I pressed triangle. I was pressing the triangle button. Nothing happened. And Laviska Shenault just catches it immediately. Unbelievable. Kyle Trask has been bailed out twice now with just BS deep balls. Unbelievable. This Titans team should not have 3 points, and they should not be about to get 6 points. 2-minute warning. They get the ball to start the second half. And they could be down 14-10, or they could be down 14-6. We'll wait and see. It's 3rd and 4. It's a quick throw. Why'd they throw it quick? I was thrown off. I was not expecting them to just snap and quick throw. That was not what I was expecting. Usually the AI doesn't do that. It's very rare that they do that. And I was not expecting it, and it worked out, and they get 10 points, or they get 7 points to make it a 10-point to 14-point game. Man, this Titans team is so frustrating. They're not good. And yet they're keeping pace with us because of stupid plays. Stupid BS things that are happening in this game is the only thing that's keeping Kyle Trask in the Tennessee Titans. It's not even like Derrick Henry's like destroyed us on the ground or anything. It's just been Kyle Trask literally twice with BS 50-50 balls. That's literally all it's been. That's TJ Hawkinson. That's a big-time catch. I was thinking maybe Terry McLaurin one-on-one, but then again, I didn't want to because I didn't know if he would be able to be open. That's another quick catch. That's Jonathan Taylor. I'll take that all day. We've got our X Factor activated, so that's good. That's always a plus when you get the X Factor activated. Jamar Chase is running a very beautiful route here. This has potential to be something. Or it could just be TJ Hawkinson, baby. And with 50 seconds left, we are right there to score a touchdown here. I'm going to roll out of the pocket. I'm going to wait. And it's Tajay Chamberlain with the touchdown. The patience from Trey Lance. Oh, he's doing the flare strut. Woo! Oh, Tajay Chamberlain, baby. Oh, we got to get an instant replay of the flare strut. You can't just go past a strut. Give it to me, Tajay. Give it to me fast. Give it to me hard. Give it to me wet. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There's the flare strut. And then the woo on the end of it. Tajay Chamberlain, baby. Doing a little strutting because we are on top of things. We can score very quickly and very easily. That's one thing that I'm very proud of with the way this team has developed. We've been able to develop wide receivers, develop an offensive line, develop a quarterback where we can score with ease. Like, it's almost like a flip of a switch. Like, if we just want to score, we're going to score because it's just that simple for us. Like, it's pretty cool how this team has developed. And we've had our fair share of struggles with quarterbacks. We had Davis Mills, who won us a Super Bowl, and we've had, who else did we have at quarterback? Was it just Davis Mills and Trey Lance? I think it might have been just Davis Mills and Trey Lance. But we have Mark Burton as a backup quarterback. Are they going to get this playoff? I think they will. They should. Oh, they did just get it off. They give it to Devin Duvernay, and he's going nowhere. So they get the ball to start the second half. I don't even know. Do we even worry about Derrick Henry at this point? They haven't even shown interest in Derrick Henry. They've given it to him like twice. I don't even know what to believe at this point. I'm just going to go defend the short pass with Kyle Trask because that seems to be the thing that they are most concerned with. Now, if they decide to change it up and give it to Derrick Henry, then we'll certainly have to adjust to that. But it doesn't seem like, judging by the first half, it doesn't seem like they even want to give it to Derrick. I mean, he's still, a 94 overall superstar player? He's still very good. He's only 31. It's not like he's like old news or used goods. He's still a good player. That's going to be Laviska Shenault for a beaut. That was a great throw. I'm not even going to get mad at, like, stupid route running or like stuff. No, that was a great throw by Kyle Trask. I've been clowning him a little bit this game, but that was a great throw by Kyle Trask there. I cannot be too upset at that. That's just good football. But this, on the other hand, oh, Surtain almost got the pick. It was in his hands. It was in his hands. Just barely not getting it. Man, they are double teaming Chase Young like their plague or like their life depends on it. 3rd and 10. Jonathan Taylor dapping up Trey Lance on that one on the sidelines. 3rd down and 10. I don't know how we're a top 10 defense. It's got to be just strictly turnovers. It's Trent Favors and sacks probably. And Trev, Trent Favors with a sack, baby. I love Trent Favors, man. One of my favorite players in all of my series that I've done. And that's a sack. I don't know how this defense is top 10 in the league. We get blown up on every play with we're like a Swiss cheese defense. It's pretty infuriating. 6 sacks already through the first month or so of the season with Trent Favors. We've got the X Factor activated. We're probably pretty close to getting Terry McLaurin's X Factor activated as well. And you know what happens when Double Me's activated? It's about to go down if Double Me's activated, that's for sure. Especially the combination of Gambler and Double Me is a lethal combination. I will say that much. 9 carries, 32 yards for JT. We're going to have to get him a touchdown here pretty soon because I think he's got a streak going. He's got a little bit of a streak going of games with a touchdown. I think extending into last season, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to take a look at all this green grass in front of me. I got millions of yards of green grass in front of me, and I'll just step out with ease. I'm not going to take any unnecessary hits. If they don't want to cover that side of the field, be my guest. I will certainly take advantage of that. Little easy there. And now Jonathan Taylor right up the middle. They're too worried on the edges. They're not letting the middle go. We're in their heads. We're in the heads playing mind games with the Tennessee defense here. Man, getting escape artists on Trey Lance was an absolute game changer. I'll tell you what. Absolute game changer. Escape artist is so good, combined with the speed of Trey Lance and the accuracy that he possesses when X Factor is activated. It is a lethal duo. No, don't do QB sneak. Don't do QB sneak. That's not going to work. Not from the 3. Give it to Jonathan Taylor. He will get his touchdown, extending the streak of scoring touchdowns in a game. Number 7. Good for JT. I didn't realize he had that many. Maybe JT breaks the record this year. I think this season we try and go for some records. We try and break the receiving touchdowns in a season record. I mean, Terry's already got, what, 10? We try to break that. We try to break the rushing touchdown in a season record. I think it's in the somewhere in the low 20s. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's there. I think we try to break the sack record with either Trent Favors or Chase Young, one of those two. I think we try to break some records in the final season. That seems like it could be a pretty good goal to try and go after. I don't think we'll break like passing yards or passing touchdowns. Those records are a little bit out of the realm of possibility. Budda Baker, he's got 2 tackles already in his debut. I wonder if he's excited to leave one undefeated 4-0 team to come to another undefeated 4-0 team. He's probably more excited to come here because we're the defending Super Bowl champions and we're a much better team than the Arizona Cardinals. So he probably is excited. 3rd and 9. Get him. Pick that. What a catch. After that insane catch, I can't believe it. A.J. Brown made that. Whatever. Let's go. Get there. Stop him. Oh, come on. You got to be joking. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Budda Baker ended up making the play. I don't know how Kyle Trask has not fumbled the football yet. That's 2 times now Budda Baker's hit him hard. Whatever. Another 1st down and 10. Luckily, The third quarter is coming to a close pretty quickly. And Romeo Goddard was almost there for the sack. Chase Young will wrap up A.J. Brown there. Romeo Goddard was just a second away from getting the sack there. They ended up not getting any yards on that play. That's pretty crazy. 2nd down and 10 for Trask in the offense. It's going to be a quick throw. It's caught by Devin Duvernay. Jeff Sewell was right there. It is 3rd and 3, under 30 seconds now in the third quarter. This game is coming to a close very quickly. We will see what Kyle Trask has up his sleeve for this 3rd down from the 38-yard line. He's going to have a man open. He's going to get hit hard by Alex Ali. But he'll get a 1st down, so good for him. But that's probably going to be the end of the third quarter. I don't think they're going to get this playoff, and they will not. So, end of 3. It is 28-10 with 7 minutes to go in this game. We are 7 minutes away from 5-0, starting what could potentially be another perfect season for us. We went perfect in year number 1. We didn't go perfect in the other 2 years. And Trev Favors was going to get that sack. How did you deny me the sack there? I was so close. It was like the offensive lineman knew to just instantly go in for the block there. Just like, it was like automatic. He went and blocked me. I was free. I was free Willy. Pick that. Pick that. Oh, Surtain was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Unfortunate. Oh, AJ Terrell, you gotta be joking, man. 4th down and 10? 4th down and 10? That worked? Unbelievable. AJ Terrell been beaten up all game today. And they're gonna give it to, oh, that's not a touch. That is not cool, man. Derrick Henry did nothing on that drive, and they give him 1 yard to score a touchdown. Unbelievable. Now it looks like Derrick Henry did a lot in that drive. Unbelievable. Patrick Surtain intercepted that pass. And then on 4th and 10, a lob, one-on-one, 50-50 ball to Laviska Shenault, and he catches it with A.J. Terrell draped all over him. Unreal. Unreal. It doesn't matter. We're still up 28-17, and we're going to score again here, so it don't really matter. I've still got the X Factor activated for Trey Lance. And when the X Factor's activated, there really is no stopping the man. Portugal, the man. Let me get a nice play call here. Oh, I'm going to fire it in. It's TJ Hawkinson. He rips one tackle. TJ Hawkinson down the sideline. Fumbled. He was down. He was down. 100% on the ground. 100% on the ground. Overturn that sucker. Thank you. I was about to freak out. 28-17. TJ Hawkinson has been a really good tight end for us. What an addition he's been. He was a part of the wheel spin, too. Don't forget that. He was a part of the wheel spin. Let me just dump this off. That's Jamar Chase. That's Jamar Chase's first catch of the day, by the way. Just a little nugget of information. First catch of the day for him. You know what? I'm feeling frisky. I'm feeling frisky. I'm sending Terry deep. It's not going to work out, so I'll just go Jamar Chase. But I was feeling a little frisky there. 14 of 14. I haven't missed a pass yet with Trey Lance. I didn't even realize. Get in, Jonathan Taylor. At the 1. Oh, man. At the 1 yard line. You couldn't just give me the touchdown, so I got to do it again. Whatever. I'll do it again. Because that's how good we are. 8 touchdowns now for JT on the season. We're definitely going to break that record. We're going to break that record with ease. We've already got 8 touchdowns on the ground in the first, 5 games of the year? I'd say we're on pretty good track for it. I don't know if we're going to break the rushing yard record because that's like over 2,000 yards, and I don't think we're going to get that. We got, what do we get, like 1,700 last season or 1,500? I can't remember exactly what we got with JT last year. But it was a lot, but it wasn't like anything close to what the record is. I don't know how you're frustrated faces when you're on the road. What a throw. Kyle Trask has been so frustrating because he's just been like, he's been just the right amount of good. Like, obviously we've gotten to him in the passing game, like we sacked him a couple times and stuff. Like, we've gotten pressure to him and stuff, but he's just been like the right amount of accuracy. And it's just annoying, okay? You get me? It's just annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. They're doubling Trent Favors now. They're doubling everybody, basically. Jeff Sewell is able to wrestle down Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has not been a factor in this game. I don't know if it's because that he's a lower overall, that they just don't trust him, or I don't know what it is. But he has not been a factor whatsoever in this game. He really has done nothing. And I couldn't get the interception there. I was trying to get it with A.J. Terrell there, but I couldn't get it. 4th and 5. Are they going to give me some other BS call like they did on the last 4th down attempt? That was 5 yards further back. We'll see what happens here. Please, Jeff. Please, Jeff. Oh, I got my feet down. Jeff Sewell. I was just going for a knock it down. I'll take that. Thank you, Jeff Sewell, for picking that off. Finally, we get a turnover. We have, what, 2 or 3 attempts? And we either were out of bounds or we lost the 50-50 attempt. And we finally get the interception. And, of course, it's Jeff Sewell, of all people. You'd think it might be A.J. Terrell or Pat Surtain. Nope, it's Jeff Sewell. Jeffrey Sewell from Ohio State University is the man to intercept Kyle Trask. That's a quick throw on accident. And it worked out in my favor, and it's a first down. I accidentally pressed X way too many times, and he threw it quickly, and T.J. Hockenson caught it and fell for a first down. I'm glad that that's not the way that my perfect passing goes away. I'm glad that I completed that pass. And Jonathan Taylor gets an open lane down the middle of the offensive line, and he's got a ton of yards now. We are cruising to a victory here. Did I lose a yard there? No, I didn't get anything. We are cruising for a bruising here. I kind of want to throw it again, but I don't want to ruin this perfect day from passing that I have. I think I'm 14 or 14, maybe 15 or 15, something like that. So I think I'll just end it with some runs. Let's give it to Cameron Dubois. Is this the guy that we drafted this year? I think it is. How many times has he even had the ball? I don't even know. Okay, we can't let him go with... Oh, it's 4th down. I didn't realize it was 4th down. I guess it doesn't matter because if we lose it, then whatever. But, oh, Trey Lance, look at the speed. Oh, man. Oh, my God, man. I tell you what, the stinking thing, what's it called, Escape Artist, is just so huge. All right, he's got positive yards now. That's good. Good for you, my guy. I don't know who you are, but you got positive yards now. I'm going to send you up for a deep ball. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Uh-oh. No, I ruined the perfect season, or the perfect passing, because I panicked and I threw it when I didn't want to. I had square open. I panicked and pressed circle because I thought that that's what he was. He wasn't, and now I just ruined it even more. Ah! Whatever. It doesn't matter. We won the game. We won the game. So Trey Lance, 15 of 17, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21 carries, 80. What did I get 28 for? 21 carries, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor, 4 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown for Trey Lance. That's pretty good. Receiving, T.J. Hockenson, he's been massive for us this season. 4 catches, 96 yards. Jamar Chase, 3 catches. Chamberlain, 2 catches. McLaurin, 2 catches, plus a touchdown. Chamberlain's got a touchdown as well. Defensively, 4 tackles for the new addition, Budda Baker. And 2 big hits on Kyle Trask. He didn't fumble it at all. Pat Surtain also has 4 tackles. We got 3 sacks on the day. Favors got 1, Telfer got 1, Parsons got 1. And the lone interception was Jeff Sewell. So we win 35-17 over the Tennessee Titans. There was really no doubt that we were going to lose this game. Or there was really no doubt that we were going to win this game. I should say there was really no threat that we were going to lose the game. That's what I wanted to say. As you can see by the score chart, we were cruising from the get-go. This team was not very good. I can see why they are 1 and now 4. They were 1 and 3 going into the game. They're now 1 and 4. I can see why, because they sucked. And we get the win. We're 5-0. Let's get going. Okay, in the next episode, we take on the Las Vegas Raiders, and we have another home game followed by 2 away games. We go to the Mile High State. Denver, Colorado, we go take on the Broncos in primetime, and then we come all the way from Denver to Jacksonville, and we take on the Jaguars for the first time this season. That's going to be a pretty interesting road trip. But again, we play a team that has 1 win. The Las Vegas Raiders only have 1 win, but that's for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below again what you guys thought of the trade to get Budda Baker. Did you think I maybe gave up too much giving up Justin Reed? Or if you thought I gave up enough or a good amount? Let me know down below what you think about Budda Baker. And I will thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.